Alright, welcome back to the stream. I've been out for quite a while, haven't I? But the Sega saga must continue. Okay. Let's see. Make sure everything's going swell. Okay. I think we're all good. So last time, I think I got 4 pieces that I need to do in order to complete this game, and I've still got quite a ways to go. I'm sorry, I'm like 66% of the way through and stuff, and look at those timers and stuff. They're going up big, aren't they? Alright, here we go. I guess we're in the medieval environment at the moment. So let's see what we got to do here. Okay, so it looks like we got an exploder, a stacker, a stomper, so probably good for going down there. Got a jumper. Then we got a platformer and a roper. Okay. Oh. And all these pop-ups and stuff. They love me and stuff when I boot up the computer. Gotta love them. Alright, so it looks like we got a bit of an acid thing here. A couple of acid pools. Let's see, I don't think I have any bashers, but I do have an exploder if I need to get rid of one of them, I suppose. There's not really anything to hold them back, though. So, let's see. Okay. Okay, well, I'm confused. First is, well, what does that catapult do? I imagine it can sling me right across from there. Well, then what? I got a bunch of dragons as, decorations down there. Well, I imagine I'm going to have to use the platformer, oh, so probably what I can do is probably do a little ropeway right there. So I can shoot it right there, and then they can probably fling me with the catapult, and then I'll come down here. Then I gotta somehow get them to explode that thing, and by then I can probably get some bridges and stuff to go across. So while I can get one going down there, yep. So that's an idea. Okay, I can use a stomper right there, and then I don't know. Should I use a jumper right there? I don't know. Well, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna need a. Let's see. Oh, let's see. As always and stuff, this game always likes to be loud. That's just kind of the nature way of it. Okay, so I'm gonna need to build either a platformer or a ropeway here. So using the ropeway would not help right here, though. That's kind of a problem. But what if I need the ropeway? Let's see. Let's let one go down. Okay, there we go. We got him. Alright, so let's go down. So do a stomper right here. Then, let's see. I want to do a little leap right here. Do a little jumper. That did not work as I thought. And if I use a bridger and stuff right there, that's not going to help a whole lot. Let's see. Yeah, I suppose I can use a stacker and stuff to get out of that. So that's possible. See, I wonder if I can use like a ropeway right there, and then I can use use an exploder right there, and then I can start using bridges to start going across. Man, this is kind of hard for a first level. Yeah, so I can use like a stacker right there, so I can get them going in the other direction. I still need to get them to slow down somehow to get that going. Yeah, use a ropeway and stuff right there. That'd be great. Oh my gosh. This is like the first level and stuff, and I'm still getting stumped here. He's already on the first level, huh? Like, it takes them quite a while in order to start going up into the thing, right? So, see if we can't do this a little bit differently. So let's do a, yeah, let's do the rope and stuff like we did the first time. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's shoot it right here. It's kind of like yep, so they kind of go around here. Yep, so they kind of climb one at a time, which I think we can use to an advantage here. So let's do this here. Let's make a little stacking thing right here. Oh shoot. I didn't know that it would actually kill the lemmings. That's kind of a problem. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, I'm lost already. Let's kill everybody, I guess. I'm sorry. Man, this is only like the first level, isn't it? I actually need to avoid the catapults. Okay, so let's head down here, and then let's try a little rope maneuvering here. Let's see if that can work. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose a lemming or two here. Let's see. Let's go a little bit far, so that way. Ah, darn it! He didn't listen to me. Of course, that's a lovely thing about this game. It doesn't like to listen to you. A little bit faster. Let's go, guys. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's try and shoot a little bit over here. Let's get a stomper going right there, and then let's see if we can get bridges across. And of course, I'm going to lose some. If only there was like some way to stall them, that'd be great, but I guess not. Oh, come on, guys, listen to me, please. It's amazing how they can't just jump over a tiny little gap to surf and help themselves, guys. Come on. Yeah, 39 out of 50. That's not exactly a great start, but okay, I guess. Alright, well, at least we're past that level. Alright, let's see what we got next. Of course, it's on the very far side. I guess just kind of let them go naturally at it, and then I guess we'll work with what we come across. Club Basher, Surfer, Sandpour, Gluepour. Let's see. Let's see if we can get some glue going across. Kind of like I'm thinking a little bit. See if the glue and stuff will start. Nope, it's not working as I thought it would. Darn it. Well, that sucked. It's probably for like getting one lemming across, I suppose. Yeah, it's probably what the club basher is for. It's probably down here, and they use the surfer and stuff to get up here. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. I kind of see what's going on. Now, I need to see next on whether they can survive that ball or not. If they can, then I think I got an idea. Okay, so there's a wall there, which is good. Oh my gosh, my computer just likes to pop up with crap. Okay, stop it. I'm playing a game. Oh crap. Of course they're gonna die. Feels like this game just wants to fight you sometimes. That's probably what the sand pourer is for. Or the stacker. And I can probably use the sand pourer to get over it, so it's possible. Let's see. See if we can pour some sand here and see if we can get them to go in the other direction. So darn it. That didn't work quite as I wanted it to. Need these guys to go in the opposite direction somehow. Yeah, I guess stacker and stuff I guess would work. Okay. Alright, so the guy right after him. Let's see, actually I think just doing it to the first guy would probably work. Alright, sand pour. Alright, let's do glue pour. Gets him across, but I'm only going to have enough for one surfboard, so that's not going to help a whole lot. Okay, and then I'm probably going to need some sand pour right here, so I can fill up this gap right here. So I can do that to get the lemmings across. That's definitely an idea. One of these guys is definitely going to die. Alright, oh, I got to use the fan. There we go. Okay. Yep, sorry guys. You guys went past the limits of what you're supposed to do. Okay. So that's a pretty good start. So I'll do a little save state right here, just in case the sand pouring does not work as it's supposed to. Oh, I see. You're supposed to pour the sand right on the edges there. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so let's pour some right here. Yep, so that makes the first one. That makes the first curve. And then some right here. No, he wasn't supposed to go behind like that, though. That's the problem. But I think we can probably work with it. Probably. Okay. Alright, and then let's get some glue going. Though I don't think it's on the right ledge, though, so I don't think that this is going to work. It's not. Okay. So the problem was that when that guy dropped the sand, he turned around, which I didn't want him to do. He wasn't supposed to do that. Darn it. If only I can get the glue and stuff going up there. So you kind of got to do this precisely right in order for this to work. That's the problem, though, is that it kind of fills up at his feet, which is the problem. You know what? Maybe I should, I think I got an idea, though. Is that, let's see if we can, let's put a stacker right here. Well, the thing is, though, is that, darn it, let's see, let's do the sand pouring over here first. Because obviously the lemming and stuff is going to turn around. Okay. Okay, so he turned around in both of the instances, which I wanted. Okay. Now we can get some glue going across here. Alright, perfect. That actually worked out great. Okay, so everybody should be here now. Okay, there should be no more problems with them going to the exit now. Okay, good. Alright, we got it. Ugh. It kind of like went in as pairs, pretty much. Alright, that takes care of that level, which is good. Okay, so let's see what we are working with here. Now, it seems like a pretty straightforward thing, actually. Kind of. I just wonder if they can survive that fall. That's my next question. Well, here's the next problem, though, is that, how are you supposed to get through with just, 3 bombs and, just a club bash? Well, that's the problem, though, is that 2 climbers is not enough to, 2 builders, I suppose, is not enough to cross that, so I have to go up here. Ooh, I wonder, should I go above the trees? Yeah, I guess you can kind of go above the tree there, but it's got to be really precise, though. So let's wait until he gets back here, and then let's start building. Oh, this is not what I like about this game. It picks the wrong lemming. Okay, so I need a climber right there, like no question. So I think I should use a climber right here, then use enough to get up to that first ledge there. Well, I'll try. I don't know if it will work. It's kind of shady when it comes to the ground part of it, though. I knew that something like that was not going to work. So, okay, there's something I got to do here. The thing is that I can't use 3 bombs right here, and then a club basher because there's 5 trunks there. So I got to either get a climber up there somehow, and then use a club bash through the whole thing, and then use a second builder there, which is great, but this is hard. Oh, I think I see it. Let's see, let's use a bomb here. And then let's use a club bash thing. I just hope that they can survive that fall, but I guess one way to find out, I suppose. So yeah, let's get an attractor going. Let's wait until he finishes club bashing first. Hopefully they can go through. Okay, let's get an attractor going here. Alright, thankfully it's working. Oh, that's not enough, darn it. Okay, so got to do a double climber there. And then hopefully this will be enough, but let's hope so. All right, let's see if this works. It's like I think that there's a good chance that they can survive this fall. Well, I still have a plan though. I kind of had a feeling it wouldn't be that easy. You see those 2 remaining bombs I have? So I can probably use that to lower the height a little bit. So let's do that next. So let's use a bomb here. Yep, just like this. And then let's use a club bash right here. Work everybody through. And wait for him to finish club bashing, and then I'll use an attractor. Get everybody's attention. Okay, so far nobody's going over, which is what I want. Alright, so let's use a... Oop! Darn it! Ugh! Let's see. Let's try and get a jumper here. Okay. Darn it. That did not work as I wanted it to. See, I should probably get them attracted before I start doing the thing. Okay. Yep, I shaved. It was starting to become inconvenient. Let's just say that food starts to taste differently when you got beard hair going into it. Yeah, I like beards and stuff, but there's just a time where you just got to shave it all off. Oh, let's see. Going through. Okay, let's get an attractor going, and then we need to get somebody to jump. And hopefully, let's get the Club Basher thing going. Okay, it's working. Thankfully, they're all getting hypnotized. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, with the... I'm actually pretty conflicted about beard hair because it does look great and stuff, but it's so annoying to maintain. That's like one of the things I do not like about being a man is that you have to do daily upkeep with your beard and mustache hair. So I kind of let it grow out. And well, someday you've got to get rid of it. Yeah. All right, let's get a save state here. This is precisely where I want them. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, I did promise you an answer. Let's see. Let's see. Well, I just need to be reminded of, like, the good video game movies out there. Uncharted, I do not like. Gran Turismo, I have not seen that. Detective Pikachu, Monster Hunter. Let's see, video game comedies. Street Fighter, oh, heck no. I know that there are good movies out there. I just need to be reminded of them. Let's see. But I did hold you to that. Ready Player One was pretty good. I really liked that one. Warcraft, I heard that one was not very good. Mortal Kombat, the first one I did like. The second one was kind of cheesy. Tomb Raider I really liked. The one with Angelina Jolie. That's one of my top favorite ones. Yeah, I'd probably say that's probably close to being my favorite. Five Nights at Freddy's, I haven't seen that. Resident Evil, oh, the new Tomb Raider movie. Silent Hill, I'm kind of middle with that one. Hitman, I did not like. Let's see. Yeah, probably Tomb Raider so far. I'm looking through them. Ratchet and Clank, did they have a movie? Free Guy, I did remember was a video game one. I have not seen that. I have seen Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2. I did like them. Wreck-It Ralph, I did really like. Pixels, I kind of in the middle with that one. It was good in some areas, kind of bad in others. Game Over Man, Double Dragon. I'll look at a couple more things here, and then I'll get back to the game. But yeah, I'd say Tomb Raider is probably one of my top favorites so far. And that's pretty much all it's showing me. Don't think I'm really getting through to much else. Resident Evil, I own the entire series. I really do not like those sets of movies. Let's see, what's her name? It starts with a J, but with the actress, yeah, the Resident Evil movies. I think there's 6 of them. Boy, I can remember her darn name. I know what it is. I just need to remember it. Of course, it's showing me everything but the actors, of course. The Sonic movies, I did really like them. I do know about the fiasco with the first Sonic movie. I'm glad that they did change the art direction around to match what people actually wanted. I have seen the first and the second movie. I did like them. I also like the Super Mario Brothers movie. I have not seen the Galaxy one yet. But yeah, I'd say to answer your question, my favorite video game movie is probably Tomb Raider, the one with Angelina Jolie in it. I think that, in my opinion, they should have stuck with her. with the Tomb Raider movies. I know they kept on replacing her as an actress. I think they've done it twice now. I haven't really seen the newer ones, to be fair, though, so I can't really make that assessment to say if whether they're good or not. But so far, though, I think I did remember thinking in the back of my mind that there was a really good video game adaptation movie, and I think that was Tomb Raider from Lara Croft. So that's my answer for you, pretty much. And I haven't seen the new Borderlands movies, but I heard that one was not very good. But don't judge it before you see it, you know. Could be good, or it could not be good. I think that's kind of the point with... Well, I'm hoping that would be enough. Let's see, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, Milo Jovovich, that's who I was thinking of. I knew that one of the names in there started with a J, I think. And I think I did it. I think I blew it down enough with the bombs that they'll probably survive that landing. So let's give it a shot. I hope so. Okay, they made it. Before, they couldn't survive that landing. But yeah, the Resident Evil movies, I'd probably say, are probably the worst video game movies I've ever seen. Because I remember they brought in the one with Ada Wong. I think that was the fourth movie. I think that was... oh, no, wait, I lied. I know what my least favorite video game movie is, and I do not like it in the slightest. And that happens to be Uncharted, because I know it's not anything to do with... it might be the actors themselves and stuff, but the problem I have with Uncharted is the age differences. Is that Nathan Drake is supposed to be in his 40s or so, and Tom Holland, like, no offense against him as an actor, of course. There's nothing that I hold against him or anything, but he doesn't look close to 40. And Mark Wahlberg, who was supposed to replace Sully, he is supposed to be in his 60s or so. He looks like he's supposed to be like Nathan Drake's age. He looks like he's closer to 30ish, 40ish. But even then, those are not good picks for actors and stuff. And so the reason I don't really like that movie is that he looks too much like a young adult in that movie to really represent Nathan Drake, like the age difference. And so I didn't really think he could pull it off. I blamed that casting direction for that, not Tom Holland himself or Mark Wahlberg. Like, they were just offered a job, and they did it because, well, it was their job. So, oh, Lemmers? Well, I'm trying, but the medieval levels are kind of harder compared to a lot of the other ones, but we are making it through. Holy crap. How far down do you have to go? Wow, okay, so I'll let them go naturally, and then we'll see what to do with this, because we got a huge vertical tower to climb. I'm guessing this is going to be one of those we have to use the right command in the right place in order to get through this. So it looks like so far, the only thing to dig through is a twister at the moment, so if I could use that, blow through that with the fan. So that's a good first stop. I gotta somehow get them to see if I can like shoot a rope or something. Oh, there's a bridge there. How's that gonna help? Let's see. Let's look further ahead. Let's see. So you can't. Holy crap! How are you supposed to get everybody through? Oh, holy crap! Oh, that's actually an easy question. My crush growing up was Hilary Duff. Oh, that's not a no-brainer kind of question. I liked her in Lizzie McGuire. I liked her in the movie. And I did have a crush on her. Yes, everybody has that teenage crush, and mine was Hilary Duff. And I've been seeing her in her commercials. Like lately, she was advertising an app called Ladder. And she still looks hot. I'm sorry. I'm a boy. I like girls. And she still looks hot. I know she's a mom. She has children and stuff, so... I know that it's a 0% chance at this point, but she is hot. I'm sorry. Okay, so what are we going to do about this? This is kind of a tricky one. I've got to admit, this is kind of tricky. Okay, so for sure we can't go down here because of the cement blocks. If only the only way to go through is through there. Either that or go through there. So either go through here and then probably use a twister to probably get the gang through. But there's a pool of acid there. So probably what I got to do is probably get one of the guys up here. Use a rock climb and sliding section down here. And then I can probably use a bridge right here. No, wait, I can't use a bridge because I got to use a bridge right here to catch all of the lemmings when they come down here. So if I use a bridge, maybe I can use a twister again. Oh, maybe I can use a jump. A run and jump. Okay, so I can use a run and jump. I can use a bridge right here. Yeah, so I can use a twister, get that through there, and then I can get the whole lemmings group down. Okay, so that's a positive. Let's see, and then I can probably use another twister here and then get them down here. Yeah, so I can use a twister right here. They'll stay going left, and then going down here, and then they'll start going right. Okay, so I think I got a semi-plan going. Yeah, this is a tougher one than most. Okay, so first thing we got to do is a twister. Okay, so let's dig through just enough to get through there. So we got enough to go through the first batch. Okay, so here's the next problem is that I got to keep everybody up here, though. How do I keep everybody up here, though? Maybe I can use a twister somehow to lock everybody in. Yeah, that's an idea. So I can use like a twister and hold everybody down here. Yeah, so kind of like create a gap right here. Oh yeah, the first level of medieval and stuff was a little bit more tedious than I expected, but yeah, just to let you know, I'm not going for the true ending. I'm for going through all of the Sega games, like going through all of the 881 Sega games, doing 100% completion on them would be really tedious for me. So I'm just doing a basic completion. Like, I know that I think you got to get like 45 to 50, I think, to get like a gold standard. With the lemmings, but I appreciate the offer. Like, truly, I know that there are those who like to do like platinum trophies or like 100% completionists and stuff, but not here. I just like to do a basic walkthrough and stuff. Otherwise, I'll be like doubling the time though too. Like, I've already spent like 19 to 20 hours, and I think the expected time to get through this is like 13 and a half hours. I think I checked on how long to beat, like just to check if I'm like keeping pace with everybody. But I think the main reason I'm taking so long is that I'm not using a strategy guide at first for each of these levels. So I imagine that those who probably beat this game in time probably had like a strategy guide to help them consistently throughout the game. But I'm kind of going at my own pace until I need a strategy guide. And so couple that along with like 100% completion. Like, this could take like 40 hours probably to probably get 100% in this game and stuff. So yeah, so it is I definitely won't get the true ending. Absolutely not, for sure. Especially with the amount of bronze trophies that I got. But yeah, it's a lot of games to go through. So I'm just looking for a basic completion, or an 80% completion. That's what I mean. Okay, so let's see. So keeping my plan in mind. Let's see. Let's use a twister here. Let's start getting these guys locked in here. Whoa! What happened? Oh shoot! There was a dragon there. Oh, I did not see that dragon. Shoot! Oh. Okay, that changes things a little bit. You a Big Mac or a quarter pounder guy? Me personally, quarter pounder. I'm a kind of a guy that doesn't really like anything too fancy with their burgers, so I'd probably go with a quarter pounder. And I'm a really picky guy, so I'd probably go for just the ketchup. Big Mac and stuff, I think, has a lot of things that goes with it, like pickles and tomatoes and things like that. So I try to avoid all the toppings that I can get with hamburgers as possible. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so no, I can't do it that way. So I'm thinking here, as I was thinking about letting all the lemmings down here, but that would be a problem though. So, well, I can use the bridge, I suppose, but by then all the lemmings will start dying. So, let's see. Alright, so I think I got another plan to start preserving the lemmings. Yeah, I agree with that, with the lemming skills, is that, it's kind of hard, to steer with some of them. Or to get them to do what you want sometimes. Okay, so let's get these guys through. It is good for the most part. But it's kind of hard to select your lemmings sometimes. Yeah, the good news is that you got like different controls to pick select specific lemmings. Like you can press the C button to select a lemming, and then you can double C in order to go into fan mode, which is great. But sometimes the lemmings don't listen to you, or they don't attach their commands just right. So that's kind of like my biggest negative about the game. Is it's fantastic. I'd probably say like 8 or 9 out of 10. But yeah, there's like that one thing where sometimes the commands don't work as they're supposed to. Let's see. Let's get you going across. So let's get you to be a rock climber and a slider. Let's see. Let's get you to jump so you can get past the dragon. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, well, he managed to get past, which is good. Okay, so... Alright, let's get these guys down here, at least. Okay, so he's sliding down, which is what I want him to do. Okay, so I think what we're going to have to do is make him run and jump. I think that gap is kind of pretty big, though. Yeah, they are gimmicky, for sure. Like, sometimes there are redundant skills. Oh, shoot. Don't tell me that they're going out. Oh, shoot. It's not enough, is it? Oh, darn it. I was hoping to dig down deep enough that they can stick down in that hole, but apparently it's not enough. Yeah, the first one just kept it to 8 commands. It's like, it's pretty straightforward. Let's see. Okay, so let's get you guys through the first one. Go, go, go. Okay, there we go. There's the first one. And I need to dig a deep enough hole. Okay, so let's get you to be a rock climber. Well, let's wait a second until you turn around. Yeah, Lemmings 2 is definitely very fun and definitely very, it's definitely one of the more ambitious games I think I've ever seen for the Sega Genesis. I'll definitely give it that. But yeah, it definitely has some things that kind of like some side effects that came with that ambition. One of them being a lot of skills. Unnecessary skills. Oh, let's see, I forgot to do a twister. Darn it, I am so bad at this. Let's go. Oh, go down. Deep, 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 deep. So you guys can fall down there. Oh, I meant to... Oh, wait, we're not done. We're not done. That just means... Got to do a slider. So he'll turn around. Okay. Okay, good. And then we'll turn you into a rock climber. And then we'll make you jump. Okay, there we go. Alright, good. Now they're caught. Now I can... Oh, now I can go forward. Okay, let's do us another safe state here. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I'm thinking a little bit. Okay. So let's see. We can try and get him to run and jump. Let's see if that does it. Okay. Oh. Hopefully he makes it. Oh! Okay, he made it. Good. So far we're looking pretty good. Let's see. I'll fast forward this a little bit. Get things moving a little bit. And he should shimmy down. Let's see what happens after he shimmies down. Okay, so I think we're going to have to do another run and jump here. See, fast forward it a little bit. Oh shoot, the time limit is pretty short too. Which means you got to book it a little bit. Okay. Alright, he's still running, which is good. Okay, so I think if we can do the last three things, we should be able to get everybody in. Oh, okay. This is gonna be kind of a. Oh, okay. He made it. Good. Let's see. I'm gonna save it again just in case. Oh, he's making me nervous just with how fast he's going. Oh, let's see. Okay, so that takes care of that. Let's get these guys twisted and coming through, because we don't exactly have a time on our side. So I got to remember to get a guy going through there, and then that should be the last of it. Okay. All right, let's get another twister. We got 2 twisters left, so this is precisely what it's for. Oh shoot, I kind of goofed. Oh shoot. Well, the thing is that those lemmings are all bunched up, so I should have gone back to the runner down there. Darn it, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so let's get you across. I wonder if I should twist through that first. Oh, let's see. Let's get them twisted through this one first, because we got kind of a time limit on our hands. Okay, he should be done by now. Okay. Then let's do a twister down here. Okay. Okay, that takes care of him. Then let's get one more. Somewhere preferably up above. Okay. Alright. That should get everybody through. Uh-oh, what happened? Everybody should go through that tiny gap right there, right? Or I guess if he twisted in the wrong direction, I guess. Okay, good. We made it through. I am a fan of Simpsons Hit and Run. I kind of enjoyed that game a lot. I wish that there was a sequel. That would have been pretty cool. Other Simpsons games, I like the Simpsons Arcade. The 4-player ones. That one I like a lot. I don't know about the Sega games, actually, like Bart's Nightmare. I think that's one of them. And then there's one where I think it's Bart versus the aliens. Those ones are really tedious games, in my opinion. So I guess we'll see with that. Okay. So we got that level done. Oh, wow. Kind of got some weird underground fort thing going on here. Okay, well, what are we going to do about this? Let's see, we kind of got a fencer going. Let's see what we got. Well, it looks kind of simple. Too simple. See, we got platformers and stuff. See, I don't see any way that I can get a guy ahead. If only I had like a basher thing again. That'd be... well, I kind of do. It's almost like it's encouraging me to go down. But there's not a lot of space to really move around. Let's see. So we got 4 fencers. So, yeah, that's the thing, though, is that you've only got 4 fencers to go through horizontally, and you've only got 4 stompers to go down vertically. So let's see. I wonder if I should do a fencer right here. And then I can probably do a stomper right here. So let's see. That'd be one fencer, one stomper. 1, 2, 3. So that'd be all 4 of my fencers. We have this to worry about. Oh, I can probably use the arrow thing right there to get them up that. But what do I do after that? I've got glue. This is tough. Yeah, I agree. The Aladdin version of Genesis is a lot better in my opinion because it's a lot more faster pace. He has a sword, which makes the combat more engaging. And the apples and stuff actually are used as a ranged weapon. They kind of are in the Super Nintendo, but that's like the only weapon you have other than jumping on guys. Let's see. Oh, let's see. See, if only there was a way I can get around. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Ooh, let's see. Trying to figure out my own way to get through here. Thing is that you've only got 4 fencers, so not a lot of control. And no matter what, you run out of fencers wherever you go, which is the problem. Yeah, that's actually a game I'm looking forward to, is Aladdin on the Genesis. That one's one of my favorites growing up. Though what's funny though is that I've never owned it. I've always rented it. Or did I own it? I actually don't remember if I did or not. I did remember I had like 26 Sega Genesis games, but I don't remember if that was one of them. I know I at least rented it. Okay, so let's see what we got. Oh, here's like, well, oh, good would that do though? Oh, I wonder if it's trying to encourage me to go down instead of going through there. So let's follow the path down. Let's see the best way to go forward. So if I can go through there, I can do a fencer right there. I can go over there. Kind of a long gap though. That's a problem. Let's see. So that would be fencer number... Let's see, fencer number 1, fencer number 2 to go through there, then fencer number 3, then fencer number 4, and then, gosh, this is one heck of a level. Yes, it does. I've never actually played Splatoon before, but I've never really gotten into it. Mainly because it focuses a lot on the online component, just like Call of Duty and with Battlefield. Which I love both of them for their online stuff, but I heard that Splatoon is the best if you play multiplayer and online with people. But I think that was probably the reason I initially didn't really get into it. I know there is a single player mode, but like Call of Duty and with Battlefield is that they don't focus on the campaign as much as I heard. But I haven't really played any of the games, so I don't know anything about them. So I have like little flickers of like memories and stuff that come across for Splatoon. Like there are different weapons I'm thinking of and remembering. But yeah, it's mainly the online thing that that's coming to mind. Oh man, I think I'm thinking a little bit too one-dimensionally here. So let's see. Let's go across first and see what happens. Yeah, so let's go across here. Thing is with the fencers is that you go up a little bit horizontally, so I wonder if I'll actually come across this thing first. I'm hoping to make it all the way over there, to the right. And of course, you don't have anywhere near enough fencers to get across these trees, which is not good. So let's do a stomper here. And I'm thinking right here, I wonder if I can use a fencer and stuff to start going across from here. Like, I know that I've probably got to use another fencer, like right there. So I'll probably do a game state save number 2. Yep. So if I can go right here, and then if I can go across just enough to get past this one, then I can go right there. Then I can shoot an arrow right there, hopefully. And then that will get me up. Yeah, there's definitely a few directions to go here. Let's see. There is and stuff, but I get the feeling that this is not going to be as straightforward as I think it is. Okay. Like, I wonder that going up will go up to this thing right here, the first part, which is what I want to avoid, but hopefully he does not make it. I think he's going to get past it, though. Okay, good. That is precisely what I wanted. Okay. So he's definitely going to end right there. Save it again here. Okay. Just in case something else goes wrong. Maybe the new spinning off might be a good place to start since it is being advertised as exclusively a single-player focused game. I did hear about that with advertisement. I don't know what they're doing with it, though. I don't know if it's an RPG. I don't know what genre of game it is. But I did hear that they're doing something different with it. So I know it's not going to be a standard Splatoon game for sure. Okay, so let's get you guys through. And then let's try and shoot an arrow right here. Okay. Oh. I don't think that this is going to work as I think it's going to, but let's give it a shot. That's the only thing that worries me about this. Okay. I don't think that this is going to be as straightforward as it says it is. Let's see. I do have stackers, though. Let's see if we can build some stairs here. The thing is, though, is that, let's see. Let's get you to jump. Okay, so that's what I thought would happen. First, I need to find one that's kind of going off on its own. That's if they don't stop bunching up together. Okay. Alright, now I need you to jump. Okay. Thing is that they're approaching this from up high, so it makes this a little bit rough. That's the thing, is that stackers and going up hills is not what makes this work. My physical collection is pretty big. Kind of. Like the shelves and stuff here to the left of me is where all my games are. Let's see. I'm trying to think about this a little bit. I just wish I had a rope or something. That'd be great. I wonder if I can... I'm thinking a little bit. I'm thinking. Well, the thing is, though, is I can't really turn the camera towards it and stuff, but to my left, it's where my movie and my game collection are. But yeah, they let's see, how big is it? I'd probably say there's about 200 there. Probably a little bit more. And it's full of everything, like PlayStation 3 games, PlayStation 2 games, PlayStation 4 games. And of course, there's a ton and stuff on my PlayStation 4. I know that I have at least 500 games on there. Alright, let's see, what do I do? Oh, Filler, huh? Let's see, I'm kind of getting a crazy idea here. Let's get let's get a thing going right here. Let's go a platformer right here. And that way everybody can get up to the higher floor. And then once they turn around, let's make another one right here. Okay, so that will bring them up here. And then I'm going to use a filler right here. See if I can bring them up higher. But first I'm going to wait until everybody comes up to this higher point here. Oh, Metroid Dread? You mean this? Yep, I got it right here. This is like one of my Nintendo Switch piles right here, where I still need to beat these games. Metroid Dread, I have gone through the first and second area, and it's actually not very high, because I think it's getting to the point in the Metroid series where I think it is not being able to really bring anything too new to the series, I don't think, in my opinion and stuff, because it just kind of feels like the same abilities. Like, you got the beam, you got the missiles, you got the ice and stuff. They introduced the new creatures and stuff, which is a nice new addition, but I don't know, it just feels like Metroid is kind of running out of tricks a little bit. That's actually what is making me nervous about Metroid Prime 4, is that I'm not sure that this was what I wanted to do, but it's not working as I thought it's going to. So let's see, let's try and use an arrow thing here. Well, of course, they're not listening to me. And of course the arrow goes into the wrong place. Oh, I gotta love it. Yeah, I'm getting to the point in the Metroid series where I think that they've pretty much run out of tricks. I think that they've been kind of running out of the formula for a while. I don't think that they can really bring anything new or revolutionary to the series anymore. I don't know. I haven't played Metroid Prime 4, and I haven't really gotten deep into Dread, so maybe I'm wrong. But after I played like Samus Returns and like the 2D games and the 3D games, and I think that after Metroid Fusion, I think, and Metroid Prime 1, I think that they've kind of been I guess, with all their content, but don't judge me on that. I haven't really played all the games yet, so I'm not really an authority figure in Metroid or anything. Oh, one climbed up. Of course, you guys do not like to fill. Please fill. Of course, they do not like to listen to me. Oh wait, stacker. What about stacker? Yeah, let's do a stacker. Let's see if that can get them up there. Not enough. Darn it. All I've got is just these stackers, and hopefully that they'll go up. I've got a few up there, but not quite enough. Oh gosh, this game. Man, why can't you fill? If you can fill twice, then you do. That's the thing though, is that... Okay, there we go. We got it filled. Okay, now just fill again. Come on. There we go. Alright, and then we just need to do a little stacker there at the end, and then we're good. I hope I didn't block those lower guys. I did, didn't I? I gotta get those guys up here. Every single lemming counts. I'm sorry. Alright, and then if I can succeed in getting a filler up here and stuff, that'd be great. 2 fillers. Then I can just do a little stacker, and then they can go up there. Alright, there we go. Now let's do a save state right here, and then let's get a couple of fillings. Hopefully that they can. Okay, let's see. I'm going to try the seed trick. Let's see. Let's try and follow one. Make it a little bit more precise. Okay, let's follow another one. And of course he didn't listen to me. thing is that if they have something over their head, then they do not fill. Okay, so that's good for that. So what I want to do is put a stacker. Then they should all start going up. Okay, so let's get C. Let's target somebody. Okay, let's stack a little bit. Okay. And then that should be good enough. Okay, perfect. All right, now we got him. Let's see. Let's save it just in case. I am not in the mood to be that precise again. All right, there we go. We got everybody through. Okay. Whew. Whew. That was a thing and a half. All right, what shall we do now? Let's see what this level's all about. What is my favorite Shrek movie? I'm always told torn as to which one I think is better out of 1 and 2. That's a good question because I'm also torn between liking 1 and 2 equally because of their amazing quotes. Like I'm thinking of 2 right now. Say that you're wearing ladies' underwear. Or the lie. And then his nose doesn't extend. One of the top favorite parts of the whole series. Then you got Shrek 1. Ogres are like onions. They smell? No. Ogres have layers. Yeah. I'm sure I can quote things from Shrek all day. Pretty much. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. We do have stompers, so if I can get everybody up there, that'd be great. Problem is that there's not really anything to get guys up there. So it almost makes it seem like I have to go down. Well, of course, since you want to go up, that makes it tough. Still thinking about the Shrek movie thing. I just don't know which. 3 is definitely my least favorite. What do I do? Oh, if only I had some stackers, then I could have done something. Darn it, I had an idea. Is that if I use stackers here, I could probably use the filling thing to go up that high, and then I could do like a dash right there. Probably use the bombs and stuff to go up through there. Ugh, darn it. If only I had stackers, that'd be great. Let's see. I got an idea. Kind of. I was hoping to make enough of that. Oh wait, I can use a pillar right here, I think. It's not going as I wanted it to, though. Darn it. Darn it. Bridge and stuff won't distribute it that far, though. Or will it? Let's see. Let's do a bridge right here. I'm doing this so that way it can spread out the filler more, and then it can probably make this ledge bigger. Let's see. First things first is that let's get somebody up there first. To get, okay, and then oh, it's not enough. Darn it. Urgh. I was hoping it would be enough, but apparently not. Darn it. This one for me is Show Me the Princess scene with Lord Farquaad. Definitely one of the funniest and dirtiest jokes in the whole series. Show me the princess. Let's see. Oh. Probably the earwax thing is probably the dirtiest thing. Probably. I don't know. I'm not thinking about a whole movie and stuff is kind of tough at the moment. I think Donkey saying something about poison berries was pretty dirty too. Let's see. Alright. I wonder why I'm thinking too one-dimensionally about this. Okay, so assuming we had to go down, what could I do? Okay. I could get the idea, kind of. I can probably use bombs there, I guess. Yeah, I guess that would be kind of a way. Okay. So I guess let's head down, I suppose. And hopefully they'll survive the fall. They didn't. Of course they didn't. Tired a little bit. Sorry about that. All right. Let's see here. All right, let's get everybody going, and then we need to protect everybody from that pool down there. That's the first thing we got to do. So let's get some bridges and stuff. Let's cover this up right here. Then we can... Oh, let's see. The next problem is... Oh, actually, no, I don't think that this is a problem. Not as much as I think, I don't think, I guess. Oh, there's a dragon there. Great. Yeah, so much for that. Oh, and he's incinerating every one of them. Great. Of course, there happened to be a dragon down there. Whew. Yeah, me too, buddy. I'm nervous about that too. I'm not sure if they're bringing back Mike Myers and Cameron Diaz and all those guys, so who knows? Let's see. Let's see. I think I still got a pretty good idea, so I don't actually have to go down there. So let's do this. Okay, so with that set in place now, I think we might be able to bomb it a little bit more effectively. See, I think. Let's see. get the third one here. Okay. Let's make sure he's at the very peak. Ah, not quite high enough. Darn it. If it was just a teensy bit higher, that'd be great. See, this is where the bridge and stuff will come in handy. Is that let's just put a bit of filler here, so we can raise up the platform a little bit. Problem is that it goes in the wrong direction though. So much for that. Okay, let's make sure that these guys are at the very top of their heights. Okay, that will separate them a little bit. Good. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I chose the wrong lemming. Let's see. Oh, he's at the very top here. So that's what I want. Okay. Oh. In order for this to work, they have to be at the very top. Okay. No! Why do you keep choosing the wrong lemming? Oh my gosh, you stupid game. At the very top, okay. Then I'm probably going to have to use C to select a certain lemming. These guys don't like to listen to me. Okay, tell me that they can get up on top of that. No! Oh wait, we can fill. Let's fill a little bit. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think that this might be it. I'm going to put it in save state number 3, just in case. Oh, if I can get up there and stuff, I can at least fill this. So. That's not what I meant. Please stop doing that. You choose exactly the wrong lemming at the wrong time. And of course, you didn't listen to me. Alright. Alright, I think that this will do it. Let's see. Go, 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 go. I know I'm going to lose some lemmings. I know I'm going to lose some. I'm sorry, guys. Well, let's see. Let's go back a little bit. I think what I should have done is attract them. So that's what I should have done. So as soon as the bridge and stuff was starting to get constructed, I should have attracted them, but I didn't. Okay. The thing that's tough about this is that you need to do it right at the apex. Let's see, first select a lemming. Okay. I'm trying, I'm nervous, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, so let's start building a bridge here, and then let's get a... let's get an attractor going. Good. Alright, I think we got it. I think that should do it. I probably wasn't supposed to take that way, but hey, this game is about using different ways to getting your results, I suppose. As confirmed, they're all returning, but the supposed plot of the film doesn't sound very good. Hopefully the reason the film keeps getting delayed is because they're changing the story. What is the story? I actually don't know. I'll join along with you really quick. What is the story? Let's see. Shrek 5 story. Shrek 5 is set for July 1st of 2026, wow. So here in a couple months, is expected to follow Shrek and his family, possibly featuring a storyline where a teenage ogre child rebels against their overprotective parents, as suggested by rumored teaser footage. The plot is speculated to involve Shrek and Donkey traveling to the real world, with potential for the return of Lord Farquaad as a villain. Okay, so it's rumored, so that means we don't know what the storyline is yet. So reports indicate a potentially controversial storyline where Shrek and his friends are transported to the real world, potentially in an animated form that differs from their fairy tale home. Rebellious teenage children. Popular theories suggest the story focuses on Shrek and Fiona's kids, who are now teenagers, rebelling against their parents and wanting to explore the world outside the swamp. Return of a classic villain. Rumors suggest Lord Farquaad may return, as perhaps as a villain operating within the real world setting, as discussed on. Focus on family. The film is expected to explore the challenges of raising a family. I don't know. I maybe it's more like I'm kind of clocked out of Shrek and stuff. I just kind of expect the 4 films to kind of be here, and I'm not really sure what else they're going to really offer, but well, so far it doesn't really sound too good, but you never know. They kind of pulled at stuff like this before, like the Spider-Man movies, for example. Like, I think in bringing the 3 Spider-Men back, like there was a lot of rumors and circulation that it was going to go around, but we didn't really get any confirmed results yet until they actually showed the movie. So we don't actually know what's going to happen. So I guess that's kind of my thoughts on it. Is I hope it's good. I'm cautiously optimistic. I hope it's good. I just hope it doesn't turn out to be a disaster like the 3rd film. Okay, let's let you guys down here and then let's get everybody down. Okay, that should be it. Alright, beautiful. We got everybody safe and sound. Eesh. Can't believe that was a pretty good feeling of getting that. Oh, hopefully with the success of the 4th film, at least like that one, I hope that they know what they're doing. So I'll say that as I am cautiously optimistic. Okay. Hopefully that hand isn't going to come down and nab the guys, which is not. Okay, well, thankfully the level is small, relatively small. Okay, so it looks like something we got to do to turn ourselves around. I actually have a really ingenious idea about how to tackle this level without too much hassle. Is that they gave me the archer, so let's try this. Okay, so let's use the rope right here. And of course I lost a lemming, which is fine. Kind of expected it. Let's save it right here, and then I'm going to do something that's kind of dumb, but I think it's going to work if I do it just right. Oh, sheesh. There we go. That's all I had to do. I think. Oh, shoot. There's a dragon there. Let's see. If I can somehow bridge over, I think on let's see. Let's try and put a bridge over the dragon's fire. I don't know if it'll work, but hey, might as well experiment. Got nothing to lose. Let's see where the fire thing is first. Okay, let's start building, and then I think the dragon and stuff is going to get involved, unfortunately. Okay, I think it's working. Builder thing is working. Good. That turned out to be way more simpler than I thought. Alright, let's see what we got next. Got 30 lemmings left, which is pretty good. Alright, what do we got left? Okay, so it's over there, obviously. So it looks like that thing's going to be blocking me, which isn't good. Probably the pole vault is probably going to be used to get up there. Okay, so I think the problem with this level is that, well, this thing's going to be going from left to right, catapulting my lemmings and hitting that wall. So I got to find some way to get around this catapult somehow. That's the problem. Now, what have I got to... I don't think I got one bomb, but that'd be useful for that. So if I use a pole vault right there, maybe if I can launch my thing right there, and then I can probably do a rope thing right there. But I still got to get past the... Oh! I'm wondering about something. See, first, let's use a pole vault here. Well, not quite what I wanted. See, let's use a pole vault right when it comes out. Let's see what happens. Oh, sheesh, you gotta go even faster. Alright, so that takes care of that. So I'm probably guessing what I have to do is use a bomb right there to get that. But first, I gotta use a little rope with thing right here too. Oh wait, I can use the glue. That is true. Okay, so let's use the glue right there. Oh, wait. I'm actually seeing something here. See, the initial problem here is that you can use glue both right here and right there, but I think if you only use one, that won't be enough to get you past the catapults. So I think I'm going to need to use two glue things right here. And then I think for the other thing, we're going to have to use the ropeway right here. Okay, so... Alright, I think I've got an idea. Did you like the animated Spider-Man films, Into and Across the Spider-Verse? I personally really like them, and hopefully the final film in the trilogy is the best one yet. I have not seen them, but I wish that I could see them. I do have a subscription channel, so I will hold you to that. I will watch the animated Spider-Man films because that does sound really cool. I have not watched them, but I do want to watch them. So I'll hold you to that next time. That's my homework to you, pretty much. Okay, so, and then after that, I will tell you what I think. But yeah, I've heard great things about those. Oh crap, there's a dragon. Are you kidding me? Ugh. Those dragons are everywhere. Let's see, so let's go back to number 2. Nope, we're not out of it yet. I just didn't know that the dragon was there. So let's put a stacker wall here. Unfortunately, I'm going to lose a lemming or two, but that's expected. Okay. Oh, let's see. Let's get a floater here for you. Oh, wait. Let's see. So I think what I'm going to do is give him the balloon. Okay, so we're doing pretty good so far. The only problem is that oh wait, I need to. I wonder if I should pop the balloon right here, so I can pop it right there. Then he'll fall down. He'll go right, and then he'll go left. Batman or Spider-Man? Spider-Man all the way for me. Other way. I like Batman. Batman all the way. But I like both of them too a lot, though. Is that I know that there's a big argument, especially with Death Battle, that there's a Batman versus Spider-Man thing. I like Batman a whole lot more, especially his games. I've liked. I know Spider-Man has some awesome games, but I just like Batman just a little bit more. Darn it, not quite. I didn't quite get the right leverage. But yeah, I love the Arkham games. I like the Batman games. They're just so stinking fun. Okay, that's kind of what I thought would happen. So let's blow it over here a little bit. Oh, that's not what I meant. Ah, shoot. Yeah, timing that's just right is pretty hard. That wasn't enough, was it? I don't think he'll make it. Ah, close. He was close. He almost landed on it. I think he'll make it. I think he'll make it that time. Good, good, good. There we go. Okay, we got it. I think we've got the level done. I think so. As long as they don't go over. Well, it doesn't matter because the wall's over there, so it doesn't really matter. And let's see. Well, just in case something happens, I'll save it right here. Okay, so that should get those guys across. Okay, let's get glue. Other way, again, I'm a big Mario fan. Oh, mainly because Luigi, especially in Super Mario Galaxy, is so stinking floaty. And also in the original game, if you play the Super Mario Bros. Deluxe version, Luigi also has his own moveset in there. And same thing, he's kind of floaty. And with the Game Boy Advance version with Super Mario World, also Luigi is floaty. So I think just mainly because Luigi is so stinking floaty and everything. Super Mario 3D World, like you name it. The only time I really like his floatiness is in Super Mario Bros. 2. That's the only time I really like the floaty, because you could get up to platforms you couldn't before. Alright, let's do one more glue thing. Hopefully that will be enough. I don't want to overextend it. Okay, so we should be able to make it all the way over there. Okay, good. It looks like he made it. Alright, let's select a certain Lemmy. Now let's see if these guys make it. And also in Super Mario, in the Mario Luigi's Saga 2, I like him a little bit less too, Luigi. Because same thing, he's kind of floaty, kind of more the defensive guy. And Mario's punch with his jumps and with his hammers and with his fireballs and all his attacks just feel a little bit more consistent. So yeah, I like Luigi though. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Luigi, but I like Mario more though. And also, me and my brother, I should share this story too. When we were at scout camp, people called us Mario and Luigi at one point, because I was kind of like the shorter and like. I kind of got the chest and stuff. I got Mario's plumbing chest, I suppose. And my brother is kind of taller and leaner and stuff, so he was called Luigi at one point. But it was a very short period, though. I doubt that even he remembers that. Hey, we got it. Woo! Yes! Woo! We got it. It's done. We still got 4 more left, but hey, we're making progress. That's another one done. Okay, I think next is the... Oh, shadow, not the caves. I'm done with the caves. Okay. Let's see, I still have 38 on this. Oh, I remember this one. This is the one I got stuck on for the longest time. SpongeBob or Patrick? I used to be Patrick, but I kind of changed my own over time. Simply because while Patrick is funny, I think he's really bad friends to SpongeBob. I agree there. I think I just like SpongeBob a lot more. He's just stupid, goofy, laid back, doesn't really care about anything in the world, and I kind of relate to him a lot more. Like, Patrick is kind of straight up stupid and stuff, which is his own charm. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Patrick a lot too. But Patrick SpongeBob kind of reflects me a lot. He kind of goes through life, he's optimistic, and he doesn't really think about the bad things in life. And that's kind of me, in a way, is I like making random, funny, goofy things, like, throughout the day. But they're not as stupid as Patrick is. So, that's kind of like the key takeaway. But, yeah, I like SpongeBob a lot more. He's a lot more funny. But I like Squidward a lot, too. He's just so stinking funny. And just how he responds with SpongeBob from day to day and stuff. Like, hello, SpongeBob. Can you just not bother me and stuff while you're off, like, doing... Just the way that his voice is so gravelly and just so serious about everything. He's like the perfect contrast to SpongeBob. Just like you have Batman and the Joker and stuff. Like, SpongeBob and Squidward, you can't be one without the other. That's what makes their interactions just so doggone funny. And Patrick is kind of like the perfect thing that kind of fits into that triangle. You got the laid back and optimistic and pretty much stupid guy, and then you got the all stupid guy, and then you got the all serious guy. And Sandy, I don't really know how to classify her. She's not really stupid, but she's not really smart either. So she's kind of like the average girl, I guess you can probably say. Okay, let's see. Let's get a glue thing going here. So... Oh, shoot. I didn't really do that right. Okay. My favorite character in general is Squidward. He's hilarious, and the older I get, the more I relate to him as well. It definitely deserves better neighbors than... Oh, yeah, he tried that at one point. I remember he tried to be with his own kind, but I think he had a mental breakdown because he wasn't around SpongeBob and Patrick, like when they were doing their leaf blowers, and so he needs them in their life. In a way, like the same thing with the Krabby Patty as well, is that he says that, oh, I'm not going to try a Krabby Patty and stuff, it's so stupid, and then he tries it, and then he becomes instantly in love with it. But yeah, their chemistry and stuff, like across that show, is just perfect. See, I lost a few of them, unfortunately, but we just got to make do. Actually, no, that's not true. I think we can actually save ourselves a little bit. Okay, so when I did this level earlier, I was not experienced, and so I didn't figure out until the Egyptian levels that you could use glue to go across these things, anything with a slant. But because I came across this level and didn't know about those things... Oh crap, that's not what I meant. I'm going to push him just a little bit beyond that. Yeah, there is definitely an episode I remember with Squidward where he gets everything that he wants in life. Like, I think it's canned bread. He can use exercise every day, and then he plays his clarinet every day, and then he just does it over and over, and then he gets desensitized to it over time. And then he misses SpongeBob and Patrick because they bring like a randomness and goofiness to his life that he can't achieve on his own. Oh, crap. I didn't quite go as left as I wanted to. Darn it. So, yeah, Squidward and stuff in his perfect world would not be able to function without SpongeBob and Patrick in his life because, yeah, he needs his other half, pretty much. He needs the part where things need to be an adventure and randomness and stuff, which is what SpongeBob and Patrick bring him. Oh, I'm sorry. It's, like, I know how to do this level, it's just that he doesn't know how to control. Oh, my gosh. I don't remember which one it was. It was a remake. I think it was of a PS2 classic. I don't know if that's what you're referring to, but if that is the one, then yes, I did play that and I 100% completed it. And I'm actually on the PS5 version at the moment. Okay, go, 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 go. Ah, you make me so mad sometimes. Just go. Gosh, that's the hardest thing about this level is he doesn't want to listen to me. This is the weird thing about the commands and stuff in this game. Stop it, go down, go left. No. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Come on. Let's do it. Go, 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 go. Just a little bit more. Just go, 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 go. No. I have to get him up into the rafters. The thing is, though, is that he gets like a certain distance off of the ground and he can't go any lower. So the only way to do that level is, Go, 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 go. Oh my gosh. Oh, this game is pissing me off. I'm actually playing that one at the moment, and actually, yeah, right now on my PS5, and I don't know. Like, I get that the graphics and stuff kind of make it pretty and stuff, but I don't know too much about... Please go up. Please go up. Please go up. Please go up. Ugh. This game is pissing me off so much right now. The jetpack is literally driving me up the wall. Please listen to me. Go up, like I tell you. Go up. Go up. Get, go up. Go up. Go up. Go up. Why are you not going up? Are you too stupid or something? You were up there before. Oh. Please go up. Go up. Please go up and go left. 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 You are so retarded. No, I am not. I want to replay the level. For some reason, it is acting like a complete asshole. Excuse the language and stuff, but holy crap, you are making me so mad. Go up there. Go up there. Okay, now go left. No, 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 go. Alright, I give up. I give up. I'm done. For some reason, this game just wants to be retarded. Alright then, I guess you guys are going to be paying the price, I suppose. Wanted to save all of you, but I guess not. You guys are just too damn retarded. Alright, let's go. Oh. I haven't played enough of the Cosmic Shake to really give it a fair analysis or anything to really tell you if I like it or not. Alright, there should be a gap right here to fill it up. Apparently, but I guess not. Oh, sheesh. I should have known it would do something really retarded like that. Sorry. I am mad. Yeah, I guess we made it. I guess. Didn't have to be so hard, though. I don't know if you knew, but Capcom is actually making a new proper sequel to Okami, which, if anything, is good. But the first game, I'm really excited about it. Yeah, it feels like Capcom is like one of the only companies that's consistently making good games. Like, they got the kind of Mortal Kombat lately, and then, I don't know, they've been doing a lot of projects like Resident Evil 4 Remake and Resident Evil 9. And let's see what else have they been doing. They did Pragmata. I haven't really played that game yet, so I don't know anything. Alright, what have we got? Let's see, so we got 3 platformers, so we can use that to cross this here. Let's see, let's do a hang glider here. Oh, I was trying to, but apparently they don't want to listen to me. Okay, so I need the basher for right here, definitely. Oh, I can use a rock climber here. Okay, I'm being dumb. This is actually a pretty easy level with my with what I know about it. Okay, perfect. Let's see, and even if they come this way to the right, it won't hurt them, so that's pretty good. Okay. I don't know who the employees are at Capcom and stuff, but they definitely deserve a raise and then some. They've been making some incredible progress in a lot of decent games lately. Alright, I think that should do it. Yeah, I don't think I really explained about my thoughts too much on Okami now that I think about it. I think it's a very Zelda-like, is that it introduces you to dungeons that you gotta find, and there's like some special power, some hidden brush technique, I think they called it, in order to progress and stuff, and I don't really know. Like, the thing is with the game is that I'm not really too much of a fan of the art style. I think I mentioned this with Wind Waker. Is that their art style, I don't know if I would actually call it pretty, but I played through it, but I don't know if I like the art style. Like, it was tolerable enough that I could play the game and stuff, but I don't know. I think I'm probably digging myself a hole in just talking about it. I liked Okami. Like, I gave it a pretty fair rating. I remember playing it, but I don't think it's a game I would go back to and play again just because of that. I definitely don't like the idea of video game companies slowly getting rid of physical versions of games. Me personally, I'm a sucker for cases and will always buy the physical versions of games. I'm kind of on the fence when it comes to that. Is that I don't really look at games as like the physical versions or like the digital versions. I just look at it as I get the chance to play the game. I get to buy it. And so sometimes when deals come up for physical versions, like at GameStop, then I'll probably buy it if the game is cheaper than the digital version and vice versa. So sometimes digital has deals going, sometimes physical has deals going. So like sometimes I could see a game that's on a showcase at Walmart and stuff, and it could be like $70, and then I could look at the PSN shop, and it would only be like $20 or $30. And so I'm kind of on the fence. Is I kind of buy games depending on what deals I find, rather than them being physical or digital copies. But if you were to ask me which one's better, they both have their own advantages. Like, the thing with physical copies is that well, you can own the case and you get the copy of the game, that's for sure. But the problem with the physical versions, in my opinion, is if somebody has to move often. Like, I'm pretty settled into here, so I'm not too worried about it for my sake. But there are some people who have to move, like, relentlessly or from place to place. And so I think having digital versions is good because it stays on your system and on the storefront rather than that you had to take it with you everywhere. Also, physical copies. This also goes for digital at some points, but physical games, especially when it comes to younger children, they can get destroyed, they can get broken. Hopefully, if you're independent of that, you don't have to worry about that. But there's also a problem with the digital version too, is that if you happen to lose the console itself, then you'll lose the games that way too. So it's kind of a pro and con thing, in my opinion, on whether you can take care of the consoles or the games themselves. Or the other thing that I think that is bad with physical copies is if a fire happens. So if you can amass like a huge collection of games, I've come across news stories where people have accidentally burnt down their entire library of games, and because of that, they had to start over from scratch. But if you got the digital version, and if you somehow, well, I mean, if it's digital and stuff, all you have to do is buy a new console and you can get all your games back. But again, and stuff, and another thing with physical is that you don't get the game like right off the bat. Like if it's like sold out of stores and stuff, with the digital version, you can get it right away. Like you can wish list it or you can pre-order it and stuff, and it just downloads it on the day of release, so you don't have to worry about it. But let me just say that I understand the pros and cons of both sides. They both have their advantages and disadvantages. But for me, I'm strictly in the middle, as I like on the PC and stuff, like with Steam and I play classic games and stuff on there, so I'm more of a digital guy on that front. But with physical copies, like Nintendo Switch and stuff, like I usually get the physical copies of games because I don't trust in their game key cards too much. I think that that's kind of silly. Because if the storefront kind of closes down someday, which Nintendo has with their history, like with the Wii and the Wii U shop and the 3DS shop, then I don't really trust them to keep those licenses active. So I'll probably buy the games so that way I can keep my licenses with those games. Anyways, it's a whole bag to unravel, but that's like the basic gist of it. Okay, so let's see. Where's actually the house? Is it like way up there? It is. It's clear up there. Okay. Yep. But I guess I kind of avoided your question. I didn't really answer it properly. But I think it's kind of I think more people are kind of steering away from physical versions because That's because I think digital is more accessible in a lot of ways. Just like with streaming, like for example with movies, is that there used to be like DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff with stores. It's a whole lot more appealing to people to just get it right away, like from their TVs and stuff. So I think we're transitioning over into that. But I kind of agree with like the Nintendo Switch version. At least they should keep the physical copies at least because of their licensing past. And with their game key cards, I think they should keep the physical at least for the time being. But anyways and stuff, everybody has their own views about it, and there's no right way to go about it. It's everybody has their own preferences with it. So, yep, and that's pretty much all there is to say about it. I'm strictly in the middle, I'll say. Okay, so what should I do here? So there's only one way to get across. There's like cement blocks there, so I think if I go down there, I think I'm going to get trapped. So I wonder if I can use like a... Oh, there is a fencer there, but... oh man, they do not give you a lot of... they don't give you a lot of commands here. That's the problem. Well, there's the cannon there, but I don't actually... Okay. This is tough. This is a tough level. The problem is with fencing right here is that it goes down into a diagonal right there, so he'll hit that. So I got to somehow go down further. But I'm not sure how. So maybe I can use 2 ropes, but that rope would be too far though. Oh, I got to use the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. Oh. Okay. Oh, sorry. Got some snacks too. Now, meanwhile, I gotta figure out how to do this level. That's the problem. Okay. Oh, let's see. I think I see a way through. Okay, so let's get a thing over here. See, that's why they call it brain food. Sweet. I think this might be easier than I think, but let's see what happens. Well, I think what I was supposed to do is attract them, I think. I think I goofed a little bit. Oh, vanilla wafers? Classic cookies. Probably not to do it best in front of a live audience. Well, hey, I was thinking a little bit. Okay, let's see. Let's get a... Oh. Okay, let's get him, and then let's get an attractor going. Let's see, let's make him jump. Yeah, there we go. And then fencer. Let's go. Okay. Nope, that's not... Okay, there we go. Okay, the thing I'm worried about is that cannon down there. I'm not sure exactly where that cannon is going to go. Huh. Well, I'm hoping it can blast them right up there, but let's see what happens. Okay, my next question is that how do you get that cannon to go over to the right side though? Well, it almost makes it seem like that there's like arrows and stuff there on the floor. And so it makes it look like that you can oh wait, can you... Oh! I did not know that. You can pick... You can drag the cannon along. I had no idea you could do that. I could probably have done that in the medieval levels too, but... Let's see what happens. I think that it gives you a lot of time for this level. Wow, that shocked the heck out of me. I was just thinking, like, how are you supposed to make that go left and right? Because I was supposed to help you get up there. Let's go, buddy. Ah, oh, so close. Thankfully, it is a more straightforward level than it looks like. There we go. Gotcha. All right, let's fast forward a little bit. Oh, I see a problem. Well, this is probably what the filling is for. Yeah, I can see a little gap right there where he could fall into that trap there. Okay. Hopefully this will work. Okay, so I think that worked. Okay. Hopefully you can build the bridge successfully across, and if that happens, then I can start moving everybody over. Now, I think it's going to take a while because the thing is with that cannon is that it's going to take a while. So I actually wonder if I should have got everybody going further. Yeah, I should get everybody over. Yeah, the massive problem is that this is going to take a while. Oh, sheesh. Might take all 5 minutes. You a fan of Quentin Tarantino movies? Looking past his obvious thing for feet in his movies. He's definitely a very quirky guy. And his movies are just as equally quirky. Though I have to admit, I have to see more Quentin Tarantino movies. I haven't seen like 1 or 2 of his movies, but I don't know, he's got such a unique and a different style from a lot of different directors that it's I don't know quite how to put a finger on it, but he doesn't really have a structure to him about how he directs his movies. Not that it's bad, it's just different. I mean, I'm doing something different and unique too, so I can kind of relate to that. But I don't really say that I've seen enough of his movies to really get a full grasp of what he is. Oh shoot, come on guys, you're running out of time. Come on guys, you've only got 1 minute left. Guys, I gotta hurry, 30 seconds. Hurry up. Hurry up, guys. Oh shoot, I don't think all of them are gonna make it. Oh well. We got a good chunk of them though. I know. Oh, especially with the time limit. Let's see, I've been streaming for a couple of hours. Let's go for, let's see. I don't know how long I'm going to stream. Let's see how well this goes, I suppose. Let's see how my mood goes in about an hour. Okay. Rock climbing there, and then shimmier, scooper. Oh man, like none of these really help you a whole lot. Well, I can see what it's trying to do here is that it's trying to get me to shimmy, and I'm gonna use the rock climb to start going up here. I guess I got to turn him into swimmer, and then somehow. Do you scoop and swim? Oh, let's see. Yeah, that's the only conceivable thing I can see happening, other than the circumstances. When you do other types of live stream videos, what do you want me to do? Like, I haven't done the Wind Waker randomized yet. And I still have to do that. I haven't done Oracle of Ages and Seasons randomized or Minish Cap randomized, so unless you want me to do another Ocarina of Time randomized, I don't know. I guess we'll see here in a second. Let's see. Let's get a... Yeah, I have no clue what you want me to live stream. I'm probably guessing Zelda of some kind. Yeah, I'm open to suggestions. Let's do a shimmier. Let's turn you into a rock climber, and hopefully, yep, that worked. Okay, next, let's turn you into a swimmer. Okay. So let's save it right here, because this is the part where things could go sideways. Okay, here we go. We got to do a scooper right here, but this is where things are going to get a little bit weird. Well, you see, though, is that you can go diagonal right here, but you also got to go down to his level. So let's see what happens when I start scooping here. And hopefully I'll hit those lemmings, but let's see what happens. Yeah, it looks like he's making decent progress. Kind of. It's almost like it intentionally wanted me to hit that. But let's see what happens. Let's try scooping one more time. If it doesn't work, then I'll scoop a little bit further back. Well, it looks like it's working. Alright, so far so good. Oh, yeah, the Zelda games, huh? I think I might make a lightly updated video about that. The thing is, though, I don't want to really stream it, though, because I can probably edit it in some light ways. That's kind of what I want to do with it. So I kind of want to give it a little bit of respect, a little bit of editing, so... But I do kind of want to go on the spot a little bit. Because the thing is, though, with the Zelda games is that I've pretty much explained like 90-95% of my thoughts about it. And so there's not really a reason to make a full-fledged video about it. It'd be more like an update video and just tell you what my thoughts are about the new games and if there are any changing thoughts about the games. That's pretty much what it's going to be. Yeah, there's no point in making a full-fledged, heavily edited video if my thoughts are pretty much the same as the 2017 version. Holy crap, has it been almost 10 years already? Holy crap, a lot of it has changed since college, I guess. Alright, let's see. Darn it, why can't you just give me a stomping thing and that's it? Huh? Would have made more sense. Let's see. Let's see, there's one Spencer there. There's a lot of balloons for some reason. Yeah, I'm thinking a little bit. Thinking about trying to use a bazooka to probably go down there somehow, but it'd be kind of hard. Let's see, I'm looking at options here. Also, it makes it look like I have to start going over here, though. Let's see, are those part of the foreground or the background? That's what I'm curious about. Okay, so that's part of it. Yeah, so you got a lot of bashers. Yeah, we do got a bridge right there, huh? Nasty fall waiting to happen. So obviously, darn it, shame it's not glue. Would have helped me out right there. So we've got another basher, and that's probably where you want to use the fencer. You want to use a filler right there. Man, feels like such a complex jungle. Alright. Okay. let's get everybody. Let's see, let's get a bridge platformer thing going. Yeah, probably right there would probably be best. Okay, let's get him, and then let's get a tractor going. I'm sorry, buddy. Please make it. Oh, are you... I swear. It makes it look so close that you're going to make it and then you don't. Arrgh. I swear this game likes to F with you sometimes. Actually, let's see. I'm curious about this a little bit because I think I can see possibly something coming out of this. Let's see. If there was I don't know. It still looks like too great of a fall, doesn't it? Well, I guess try it and stuff and see what happens, I guess. Definitely nervous about Toy Story 5. They should have ended it with the third one. Liked 4 when I first saw it, but then after thinking more about it... Toy Story 4. Trash. Oh, that poor spoon. Or fork, what was it? Kept on referring to himself as trash. I thought that they were going to end it with Toy Story 4. Just kind of give kind of a finality vibe about it, but I guess not. Okay, let's see right here. Let's see, I'm tempted to go all the way over there, but let's see if we can't do something else instead. Let's see if we can't use the bazookas here in order to make a little bit of a... Okay, there we go. Well, that didn't quite go how I wanted it to, though. That's the problem. I was hoping that the explosion would be enough so that it would start creeping downwards, but I don't think that's the case. Ah, darn it. I was hoping that it would, but I guess not. So, Buzz Lightyear, in my opinion, so dumb and acted so differently to how he did with the original trilogy, which I hated. Yeah, I agree with that. I think he was like supposed to listen to his inner voice or something throughout the movie, and it kind of broke his character, but I don't know. Well, I thought the message behind it was pretty sweet, though. Like with the doll wanting to get loved, but he couldn't because she had a broken voice box, and then Woody donates his voice box to her, and turns out that the girl didn't really want her. It's just kind of a looked her over and stuff. I don't know. Kind of a sad story. Let's see. Let's go all the way. Let's see what happens next. See, I got an idea. I got another idea. If this doesn't work, as I think it does. I don't think that they're going to survive this fall. Yeah. Probably almost guaranteed they're going to not survive this fall. Yeah, as I thought. They wouldn't make it that easy. Okay. So I got an idea here. Okay. Let's see. Let's get a balloon onto you. Okay, that should work. Let's get the. Oh, he bashed in the wrong direction though. Ah, you stupid guy. Of course he would do that. So I'll let one guy go ahead this time. Alright, this is the part where it's going to get tricky a little bit. Okay, let's get some balloon guys going, because we need to... Oh, of course, he went in the wrong direction. Okay. Any way and stuff that you could protect yourself, or you're going to go to your doom? Of course, you're going to go to your doom. Have to guard you, isn't it? Yeah, I was hoping. I'm trying different things. Only there was like a kind of crazy about this game sometimes. Yeah, I guess I got to go back to my original idea. I guess I was hoping, but I'm not smart enough. I'm not smart enough. Alright, let's go through this first, and then hopefully we can get a balloon thing. Okay. Oh, and then... Guys! Ah, darn it. Guess it couldn't be avoided, could it? Oh, uh-oh. Let's see. Oh. Alright, now this is where we got to use the fencer right here. Okay, let's do this, and then he'll curve upwards, which I want him to do. And this is where we got to use the filling. Perfect. Okay, that gets him past that, and then we're going to use a basher right here. Okay, this is where things are going to get a little bit tricky. Thing is, I don't have anything that goes downwards. That's the problem. Oh, but I can use the filler and stuff to drown that out, so that's an idea. That's what I can use my pillars for. Okay, so as soon as these guys turn around, I'll fill up that thing down there, so, you know, activate the booby traps. And I need to fill it up twice. Oh, and it does. Okay, so it works. And they need to be double layered at least. Okay. Let's see, let's get another basher thing. Okay, so 3 more bashers, which is good. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm going to save it just in case they do things like bash in the wrong direction and stuff. Don't want to do that. Okay. Alright, come on through, guys. Oop. Right, going through. And then we need to fill her up once we get up over there. And hopefully everybody's come across now, which I think they have. Let's move the cannon over here. Let's see what happens. Okay, so hopefully... Well, let's see. I did fill it up and stuff. Hopefully they can get past that, which they can. Okay. That's what I was concerned about. And we'll see what happens. Well, when we put those cannons there, I suppose. Hopefully you can knock them towards the exit, but we'll see what happens. Oh, I need to build a bridge, huh? Let's give this a shot. Let's see what happens. Whew. Oh, I guess I can use the bazooka here, I suppose. Oh, never mind. They're going backwards. Good. Oh, got it. Yeah, even with Woody, I feel like he Accident 4 contradicts how he does in the original trilogy. I actually think that Woody is the most contradictory in Toy Story 3, actually, because there is a point there where he is smuggled in with the other toys into the, what is it, the nursery? I think that they're all introduced to them, and he's so insistent on getting back to Andy, which does kind of make sense for his character, but not with leaving everybody behind. That doesn't really make sense to me. Is that it would make more sense for him to stay as a group rather than going back with Andy. So I think that Woody was probably more contradictory in Toy Story 3 than I think he was in Toy Story 4. 4 was where I think Buzz Lightyear was the most contradictory. Oh, jeez, what do we got here? Immediate problem is that we got cement blocks, so I'm not going that way. Holy crap. What in the ever-living crap is this? This is really something else. So obviously we got to get some kind of twister thing going here. Then what? Yeah, once I can get up there somehow, and well, obviously the glue is for something. Oh wow, I don't know what to do. Though I think I do have an idea though about what to do. Here, I actually think I got an idea about how to go through this. Okay, so let's do this. Well, except for that part. I wanted him to go straight down, but that didn't count. That did not work. Arrgh. Alright. Let's see. If it can go straight down, that'd be great. Let's see. And then I think I need to make it in a way. Hey, don't go that way. Go straight down. Well, that sort of works, I guess. Okay, so I need to make a cub that's different. Let's see. I need to make a cub. For some reason, they're not responding to the twister thing. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like the final level of this thing. Let's see. Yeah, first thing I got to do is make a twister down here. If they can go straight down, that'd be great. But for some reason, he's not listening to me. Okay. Okay, go straight down. Okay, that will work. All right. Okay, so we got to think about this a little bit. Oh, the thing is that we got to make sure that everybody gets over to this side. Okay. I'm thinking a little bit. I got one strategy in mind, so I'm going to keep to that. Alright, let's see here. So, let's see. Going with the twister thing, let's use a laser blaster here. Yeah, actually doing it through that gap right there is probably ideal. Okay, next thing we got to do is seal off the lemmings from going over here. Let's wait for them all to get down here, and then we need to seal them off somehow. So we need to use another twister here. And then we need to seal off this area right here in order for this to work. Okay. So I got to use the twister here, and I got to make like a little gap down here. You guys are not listening to me. I'm trying to... This is not going to go well when I start pouring the glue, but okay, let's see what happens. Yep, it's happening exactly as I thought it would. Oh, an unpopular opinion I have is that I'm actually not a massive fan of Woody in any of the movies. I think he's a control freak. His hatred for Buzz is unfair because Buzz is unaware that he's a toy. Oh, yeah. Well, Woody is... Well, he is kind of a control freak. He's got a certain pride about him. Let's see. I don't think I did that right. Well, I was trying to... If I can get them all into one congested area, that'd be great. But for some reason, he's not doing it. Okay, let's try again. I need it to be low enough to where... Okay, so that's one part of the problem. Okay, let's... Okay. Ooh. Well, that wasn't exactly what I had in mind, so I'm not going to save it. Oh, I was actually meaning to pour glue, but okay. Oh man, I don't think that the glue is going to be going up as it's supposed to. Well, what I was trying to do is to try to get them up this chute right there, and then I start pouring down glue at them, but... I'm thinking. Okay, let's go back to that. I wonder if I've got to use the twister in some innovative way with the glue. Okay, so... well, what can we do that can start getting glue across, though? It almost makes it sound like I can make some kind of chamber down here. So, what have we got to do when it comes to pouring glue then? Do I got to make a staircase, an elevator, or what have I got to do? I'm really confused. Well, I've got 2 ropes, but I wonder if I'm going to need both of those ropes, though. This is tough. I got to somehow use the laser blasters, the glue pour, and the ropers, or twisters and stuff to make something out of this in order to climb upwards, but I'm not sure how. I am completely stumped. Let's see, go up here. Should I do like a crisscross, a snake kind of pattern? What should I do? Well, let's see. I actually got an idea come across my mind. So let's give it a shot. Kind of. The thing is with twisters is that I don't think you can go upwards with them. So how are you supposed to go upwards then? Let's see. I'm gonna see how the player does it. Let's see. But the catch is that when I look at a strategy guide, I can't do it the same way he does. That's the rule. I'm probably guessing this is the last level, so spinny thing. Okay. See, Lemmings 2, spinny thing. Okay, and as promised and stuff, you guys have got to watch it with me. Oh, let's see. Let's turn it over to what I have on right now. Spinny thing. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this guy does it. He does it in like over and over minutes, so let's see what he does. So he kind of does it at a diagonal. I didn't really know you could do that. Yeah, it makes sense. Well. Yeah, it makes sense with what he's doing. Okay. There was a mechanic I did not really understand there. Was that what I was confused about was that I didn't know you could use the twister to go upwards at all. So I didn't really know how to progress in that moment. So let's see. Okay. Oh, let's see. I gotta lower the lovely little window right there. So the trick thing that I didn't really understand about the twisters was that I tried to go straight up. And so I was thinking, like, how am I supposed to get the other guys up there, you know? But I didn't know you could go diagonally up, though. So I was really glad that I looked that up, because I wouldn't have probably figured that out on my own. And I thought you had to do some innovative thing with it. But I don't think that that's the case. I'm grateful that I did look that up because of that. Okay. Oh, stop. Okay. Alright, oh, let's put a save state here. Okay, so this is going to be challenging. Yeah, because of that. Because you can't aim with the twister thing exactly. Yeah, you go like kind of upwards, so it's really hard to aim. Yeah, like how? Oh my gosh, this is hard. It's hard to aim this thing. It's either that or I can find another way up, but what is another way up? Gosh. Alright, let's go back to save state 2, I suppose. Oh my gosh, this thing is so stinking finicky. So that takes care of that. Okay, good. Ooh. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm trying to think of like other strategies you could have used to get through that, but I don't really see how. Under the current conditions. Well, like I was thinking what he was doing was like getting a guy up here to do the twister thing and then start pouring glue down so he could start bringing up all the lemmings, but since he's already doing the diagonal thing, there's not really a point to doing that kind of strategy. That was the strategy I had in mind. Yeah. Oh, oops, I poured glue instead of using the rope. Nope, not what I wanted. Nope. And then we got to twist again. Oh, nope, that wasn't exactly what I wanted. Darn it. Let's go. Come on, let's go. See, this is going to be really hard to get like a twister thing going. Okay. Oh, of course. Man, you got to be like right at the very tip in order to make it work. All right, I got about 15 minutes left. Oh man, you have to get like the right. Okay. No, it doesn't matter. Holy crap. Okay. Well, I guess you can use the second roper, I suppose, in order to get up there. But let's try again. This is hard. How do you do this without save states? Oh, it's like crazy. Okay. Let's try. It just drops down. Stop doing that. And even though I looked at the guide and stuff, it's still hard. How does that work? This game, it makes you crazy. Why do you do that? Twist through. Oh my gosh. Do I have to make the rope like more horizontal or something? What's up? It dropped me. That's the problem. You have to be like absolutely perfect. And of course the roper doesn't work. Of course it doesn't. It's like one of those you have to be perfect kind of things. Unless I'm gonna have to find my own way up here, I suppose. But how do you, the heck do you do that? Why do you do that? Seriously, why do you do that? I guess I'm gonna have to look at it again, I suppose. How did you get it precisely up there? Oh my gosh. He kind of did it in a weird upward angle. That's the problem. I guess that's one of the advantages of having keyboard and mouse, I suppose. I certainly don't have that advantage. Yeah, up. Such a weird phenomenon. Okay, so obviously I'm probably going to have to do something my own way in order to make this work. Okay, let's see. I guess one thing I can do in order to make it work is laser blasting, I suppose. So that way I can open up for a rope. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's opening up quite a bit. That's the thing with the strategy guides about this game, is that it's done so, it's like a speed run kind of thing. Is that you have to do it like to utter perfection, like down to the pixel with some of these commands. So that's the thing though, is that I can sometimes go to them for like help and stuff, but it's like, what's the point? Because they do something so stinking precise that it makes it tough. Alright, let's try this. Let's see what happens. Okay. Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay, so everything's through now. Okay. Oof. I had to find my own way. All done. All done. Whew. All right. Yeah, I thought we'd be done by now. How many levels are there? I think as soon as I'm done with the Shadow World, I think I'm going to call it a night. So I don't know if this is the last level or not, but I'm going to finish up with the Shadow levels, and then we are good. Okay, so I got to go down there. Bunch of balls. Are those part of the foreground or the background? It doesn't really tell you. It should tell you. All right. Let's finish up. Okay, let's see. We got traps right there for starters. A planter? I've never seen a planter before. Oh yeah, I have in the first level of the outside world, but I've only used that once though. It's not a good idea to use it there though. The thing is though is that I can't use glue either because you have to double layer it. Huh. Let's see. Question is, how am I going to get past all of those? It'd be so nice and stuff to just use a stomper and just go all the way down. That'd be so awesome. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to use a stomper here. But then what? Gosh. Yeah, I kind of like the environment too. Shadow level's probably my favorite so far too. It's so cool. It's got a nice contrast to it. The problem is that we've got so much stinking crap in our way. Yeah, glue won't hold because you need to double layer it, so it almost makes it seem like I have to come down here. I can't go over to the left. That's the problem. If only there was... gosh, what do I do? Like the planter? Do I start going over it? Shoot. You gotta use like multiple planters. That didn't grow up to be as big as I thought. I'll tell you, I wonder if I was actually early enough with that planter. Let me try that again. Nope. Okay. That did not work out as I thought. I gotta think a little bit. I don't know what to do. I am completely stumped. What do I do? I don't know how to get past that water either. If there was a way across, that'd be great, but I don't know one. Well, I guess try using glue, I suppose, see what happens. I don't think it'll do anything, though. Okay. what do I do? Yeah, that planter thing didn't really seem to do anything. Darn it, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Do I have to, like, build over them? That's the problem, though, is that the only thing you can use to get over those is glue or the builders. But I was thinking about using the builders over here, so what are you supposed to do? I'm probably gonna need some more help with this one. What do I do? And they don't give you a lot of commands either. Like, bare minimum. Shoot. Gonna need some help. Okay. Well, let's see what this guy does, I suppose. Okay. I never would have thought of that. Well, it's more like I had no idea you could do that with the ladders. Oh, color me blind. I had no idea you could use the ladders and the glue like that. That's part of the thing with this game is that, oh gosh, it just gives you so much vague nonsense like that. Okay. I'm sure if I would have gone off on my own and stuff, I probably would have never figured that out. Okay. Well, that is a pretty cool tactic to learn about, though. A ladder with glue. Okay, oh, I see. So that's the reason he made him jump. Okay. You don't want the glue to go too far either, so I think even though I learned that strategy, I think I'm going to have some trouble here. Okay, so you put down one, to make him jump. Of course they ignore me. Of course they do. Let's do that, and let's do a jump. That wasn't enough. Even learning the tactics, I would have never figured this out on my own. It's again one of those precision levels. see. It kind of got it. That's kind of acceptable. Okay. Okay, I think we're doing pretty good so far, so I'm going to save it at this point. Okay, and then... I don't know if that's a safe height to jump from. Let's see. As I thought. Darn it. That's why. Well, the thing is, though, is that he didn't jump at my command, though. Okay, let's see. Make you jump. Yeah. Hopefully that's enough. So it's not too much. Let's go. Darn it. Are you kidding me? This game likes me. Okay, so that takes care of that. Hopefully this will do it. We'll connect to the other side. How did you do that? Maybe you poured it like directly on the ladder. I think that's the thing I missed. Okay. Man, this thing's so stinking precise. Okay, let's do that. Let's make you jump. Yeah. And then let's pour directly onto that thing right there. Yeah. Should be enough. Let's do it. Okay, there we go. Got it precisely there. And I'm going to save state it into 3 just in case, but we should have made it. Okay. Never know. Oh man, you guys can survive so far of height compared to the first one. Yep, sorry guys. And I've got like 16 left. I'm sorry, guys. And this is what I'm sticking with, I suppose. Alright, made it. Hopefully this is the last level. Well, I'm gonna kill the rest of them. I'm sorry, guys. I was supposed to use the super lemming, I guess, to get that guy ahead, I guess. We're getting there. We're almost done. Okay. This is it for tonight. Yeah, I still got 3 of these things to go through, so I'm going to save it for another night. Okay, so, that was fun. That was fun, but yeah, it's more of the same thing. Is that the commands and stuff get kind of gimmicky, I suppose, and that's like the most ironic thing about this game, though, is that even though that you have a strategy guide and stuff, and you can look it up online with the internet, it kind of doesn't really do you a whole lot of good in some areas because it's just so stinking precise. Like pixel perfect precise with every single command, like you saw with that twister thing. That's like, well, what's the point? It's like you have to use your own strategy in order to get through some of these things. Like, even with that last level, I wouldn't have been able to figure that out. So you guys would have sat there for like 3 hours and saw me do that crap. I don't know. Okay, so Monday. So, yeah, it's still a fun game. It's very adventurous, very ambitious, but it can kind of kick you in the butt sometimes. For sure, but we're getting there. I think we're at the last quarter of the game now. So I think I got 9 tribes done. I think it just need to get 3 more tribes and then we got it. Oh, I still have a question I still need to answer, I suppose. Do you like the original Scream movies or any of the newer ones? It's one of those series that kind of gets worse with each one until Scream 5, which I actually did quite like quite a bit. I've never seen a Scream movie. I'm sorry. I promise I'll get back to you about the animated Spider-Man movies, but Scream kind of has a lot of movies, so it's going to take some time to get through, but all right. That'll do it for tonight. Thanks for joining me. That was fun. 3 more tribes to go, so got a little bit left, but we're getting there. The end goal is finally in sight, so timers are stopped. It's time to say night-night. So I'll see you guys, well, I guess whenever I come on stream, I suppose. Hopefully tomorrow.